Okay. For you, I'll try. Try I did. For whomst, I have no idea. Anyway, now that I'm done contemplating my life choices, welcome to the reflection of For You I'll Try and talking about the future, the past, and whatever else I feel like rambling about. This video is unscripted, so I can talk about whatever the hell I want, pretty much. I don't do scripted videos. I don't like scripted videos. I tried once. I hated it. So, never doing that again. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about For You I'll Try, the process behind each song, and other things, like comparing things to Teenage Nightmare and whatever else. So, let's go right in. The Darkest Days, produced by my buddy Nitroverse. Now, this album's been out for like 3 weeks now, so I think that it's fair to say that I can reflect on it. But The Darkest Days was like actually one of the last few songs I finished, despite how short it is, because I was just having a really hard time figuring out how I was gonna write it, which happens to me a lot. That's why a few songs got canceled. Then, yeah. So next up on the list is For You I'll Try, the good old title track. We love title tracks. They're fun, they're exciting, they're catchy. This one's no exception. Except it was a pain in the ass because I re-recorded the chorus each time because they all had different lyrics. Now, I did that on Teenage Nightmare because I didn't realize the strategy of just copying the recording existed. I didn't realize so many artists did that. Until, like, you listen to certain songs and you can, like, hear the same, like, ever so slight, like, scratch in their voice or whatever at the same part of every chorus. So I had to re-record the chorus of that 3 times for different lyrics and whatever else. Not too bad. Um, Photograph was a weird one. I messed up my voice a little bit while recording Nightmare on Loop, which I was initially planning on recording that night, and that was going to be the third single. But then it ended up becoming Photograph, which is okay, I guess. That song was a very emotional one, but extremely fulfilling to get finished because that is the best ballad I've ever made. And I am going to hold that to my soul and my fragile ego. So, Photograph was like. So, my voice sounded like really scratchy while I was doing that one because I tried doing a scream for Nightmare on Loop and I botched it severely. Yeah, that's a story for another time. Pale Sky. That was a fun one to record, actually. A lot of repetition in the bridge because I didn't really know what to do. I was gonna try doing, like, another chorus there, but I'm like, wait, a chorus repeat? That's boring. Do something cool. So I did a really desperate sounding bridge of me crying, trying, dying. No. Uh, I know I was crying, I was trying. I don't think I was dying, but I mean, record. I was dying trying to record that, but we don't talk about that. Oh, I was lying as well. So I was lying, trying, and crying, and for some reason ranting about the sky's end, like one of those crazy people that goes outside saying the end is near. That only happens on TV shows, I swear. But anyway, moving on from Pale Sky, we got Nightmare on Loop, the song I almost killed my voice trying to record. And I don't regret it. There was supposed to be a scream in that song. Didn't end up doing that. Then that's okay. When It's Over was one of the first songs I actually started working on, besides Silver Lining and Heartless. So I thought it was appropriate to release it as a single because, like, it kind of goes back. Like, I kind of tie When It's Over and Photograph together because they were ideas brought to me by a buddy of mine. So for some reason, I just like constantly like tie those two songs together. It's a weird thing. After When It's Over, we have Heartless. Heartless was a song that for some reason a lot of my friends really liked. It's like me going emo rock, like freaking not Blink 182, but like My Chemical Romance. No, not even that. That's like it sounds more like modern pop punk, like Machine Gun Kelly, if you can even call him that. Uh, that's besides the point. It's like modern pop punk, I think. Like not the punk like I don't like the establishment punk. Like the the my girlfriend left me punk or whatever. I don't know. That's not a song about heartbreak. It's a song about being depressed. I don't do heartbreak songs because that's not something I've really experienced. So next we have Unrest. That was gonna be an album actually, 17 songs, combining for You All Try and Teenage Nightmare basically, along with having Etched in Stone and Speechless on it. I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be on there. I don't remember entirely, but I planned that album ages ago, canceled it ages ago. Yeah. After Unrest, we have Silver Lining. Ah, yes, good old me experiencing, or yeah, experimenting with layering. I regret that. It sounded really choppy the first time I released it. When I re-released it, it sounded a little more polished. Double Vision was going to be also an EP, but that's a whole other mess. Like it was going to be a self-produced EP because I cheat and I use beats produced by other people that are free as long as you're not profiting. Because fake it till you make it. But I wanted to like make a self-produced thing, and I was getting way too frustrated trying to work with BandLab and like make a rap beat or like a pop sounding beat. I don't remember what I was trying to do. Then Fall and Winter, because I be living every day like it's fall and winter, apparently, as I said in the song. So people that don't know me well don't understand the meaning of that song, but I have a really hard time waking up in the like physically waking up in the morning when it's cold outside. That's what it was meant to portray. But I realize not every person in the world knows me. So that kind of didn't make sense. I didn't realize it would only make sense to people who knew me when I explained the context. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So now that I'm done talking about For You I'll Try, let's talk about the process. So comparing it to working on Teenage Nightmare, it was a much more pleasant experience, like with the overall setup, because my bed was over here for Teenage Nightmare, and I was using a old gaming headset, not this one. These are good headphones. But my old gaming headset was not doing the trick. The microphone on it was kind of lousy. And the worst part is, I couldn't project my voice on the quieter songs. So I got this mic in like December, something like that. Yeah, like early December, I got this mic. That kind of changed everything. It made recording a lot easier, and it made my life easier. It did not make my life easier, but it made my life easier, at least with recording music. So I got this mic, and I was recording in like a bunch of different spots, working on that album. I didn't even have this desk yet, I don't think, when I dropped For You I'll Try. But I had a different desk too, and my setup was like all weird. My setup was changing like every couple of months for how I was recording. Because first I was recording on a bookshelf located off camera on this side of me. Then I was recording on my desk. Yeah. Then it was on my desk. Then it just stayed on my desk after the bookshelf, but Yeah, that was just weird. Like I was constantly switching areas I was recording. And now I'm realizing my bedroom might not have the greatest acoustics. So I should probably get a better mic, but this works. So the future now. So recently, I got an email from YouTube saying that I lost access to a lot of advanced features because my channel doesn't have a wide history. I think that's to like combat some of the like content farms and stuff that uh YouTube is like littered with. Now, I'm not a content farm. I'm a dude who makes music. So, do with that information what you will. Oh, I don't make music, I just sing. I don't make the instrumentals. I'm too lazy for that. So, I got that email and I'm like, is this going to completely screw over my channel or is this going to like just do absolutely nothing and I'm just going to move on with my life? Well, it turns out I looked into it like right before I started recording this and it's not going to affect much. And like, it's not going to affect anything I actually use. So, that's all that really matters, I guess. But in order to combat this, I'm going to be doing a little gaming content now. Now, for those of you that have been watching me for a very, very, very long time, back during the pandemic, during COVID, like 2021, 2020, 2019, like that area of time, I was like constantly and constantly pumping out videos of like just me enjoying playing video games and stuff. Mostly Roblox. I'm detaching myself from that game now after some certain incidents I'm not specifically naming. But if you're up to date with what's going on in that community, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm looking to do some gaming content maybe. Maybe some just like chill, kind of low key types of video games. Just be calm, relax. Just a step away from like the aggressive I hate my life music. So I have that coming up. I do still have some pretty depressing I hate my life music coming up. And when I'm in an album cycle, I will not be making YouTube content. I don't think. I might maybe, but there's a better chance that when I'm in an album cycle, I'm not going to be making YouTube content. I'm going to be sticking to working on said album. So when I release the first single off my next project, don't expect any YouTube content. I'm not even sure how much content I can promise right now, because life. So I got that going for me. So we're gonna get a little bit of gaming from the good old H1. That'll be surely interesting. Cause I haven't made gaming commentary in like forever. I think the last real gaming video I made was back in like 2023. It's weird to say that was like still a kind of long time ago. So I think if there's one thing I'd want to do better from For You All Try, I am going to, for the love of everything, wait until the album is finished or almost finished to announce a release date for it. And I am not going to announce singles until said singles are finished. I made many mistakes, but you learn from mistakes. That's why I've learned. It's a good old mess around, do things, and then realize your actions have consequences. So yeah, new EP, 2025 winter maybe, fall or winter. New album, 2026. That's all I'm gonna say. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.